Should you pre-order Eliminate Down for the Sega Genesis? 8-bit joystick. Retrobit Publishing has made a name for themselves by getting the publishing rights for some really good out-of-print 8-bit and 16-bit games, and then re-releasing them on physical cartridges for classic systems. Their latest endeavor is Eliminate Down, which is a very obscure 2D side-scrolling spaceship shooter for the Sega Mega Drive that was only released in Japan and South Korea. Original physical copies of this game go for a ridiculous amount of money considering how in demand shmups are with their fans and the relatively small print run and distribution of this game originally. But it makes perfect sense for them to re-release this game. But is this game any good? I'm going to be playing it on my Mega SD on my Sega Genesis Mark II with a Hyperkin HDMI adapter. Spoiler alert, I've already pre-ordered it for myself because I'm such a sucker for these things. There's also the very real possibility of the fear of missing out, or FOMO, with this game. Some of Retrobit's previous releases command a pretty decent price despite being a re-release themselves, but all of the Retrobit Publishing re-releases have been really high quality, so I suspect that this one will be as well. It's really awesome to see publishers still releasing physical cartridges and helping scratch that particular itch for retro video game nerds who are into collecting and playing original cartridges. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I make videos like this every week. Now, on to the games. Alright, so apparently today is December 21st. I'm going to publish this video on December 22nd. And the pre-orders for the Retrobit version of Eliminate Down go until January 2nd. So January 2nd is coming up. That is less than 2 weeks away. So you have 2 weeks to decide if you want to pre-order this game. So I'm playing it with my Sega Arcade Power Stick. Over here I have my Sega Genesis Mark II with Mega SD. And I'm capturing it on original hardware. So, looking at the config, there's rank, normal, weapon select, and shot. So it looks like B and C, and there's turbo fire, which is great, so I don't have to set that. And so, one thing I like about it is you apparently have, right out of the gate, you have different modes of fire. There's, shoot. So, barrier, front and rear, which is great for this when they come at from different angles. Front focus, a bomber, and then two directional. So E, I don't really know what the E stands for. So looks like there's a biomechanical aliens are attacking the Earth. And our job is to blow them up. So I'm holding down B and pressing either A or C to switch from the various weapons. Oh, those are, yeah. Let's see, dropping the bomb mode. That's helping. Ooh, bigger missiles. That's uncomfortable, but you know what? I'm getting through it. Sweet parallax scrolling. multi-shot power-ups. I am glad that I pre-ordered this. I'm just still amazed that here we are years after the 8-bit and 16-bit era, and people are still finding awesome 8-bit and 16-bit games to talk about and play. We got some pretty decent Genesis synth. I've actually heard the Genesis described as a FM sound system or a synth with that you can also play video games on. So I gotta power it up. Ooh. Not trying to talk because I don't want to get distracted. Drop the bombs. I really hope that this works. Front and back. The foreground mountains aren't getting. I'm basically trying to. I'm not trying to really hit the bad guy ship. I'm just focused on trying to get through this. Took a hit on the shield, but I'll take it. Pretty sweet. Yeah. One level in, and I played this game for 5 minutes, and I'm already very glad that I pre-ordered. So the shots are definitely. I mean, the enemy is attacking from all over. Ooh, really like this. But the great thing about shooters and shmups is you just focus on them. I guess what I really appreciate is they draw you in, you look at all the objects, and your brain just sort of, you're thinking, you're using 2D space, geometry, but you're also just like disconnecting your higher level thought and moving a little bit by instinct. Ooh, what's this guy gonna do? Ooh, he's got menorah lasers. Yep, that's what it looks like. I don't really understand how the lasers keep turning, but whatever. Also, I like the small projectiles that are. I really don't want to talk crap and think that it gets too cocky, because as soon as I get cocky is when it's going to hand me the butt. Okay, good. So yeah, this is already scratching a shooter-related itch. I really don't know why this didn't come out, because we would have loved this in America. It probably had to do with like time and maybe the, because as soon as newer hardware came out, Americans dropped the 16-bit systems like a hot potato. See, it's starting to get hard. Wait, the P's down there, is that a, oh shoot. Okay, level 2. 9 credits, nice. So I think those P's, so the B, I don't really know, oh, barrier, B for barrier. Shoot. I would like to get a power up. So the P's power up your weapons. And I wonder if you have to get a couple to get to the next quote-unquote level of power. Okay, coming back to the menorah laser. Shoot. So you can definitely hear my joystick. I will have to, if I pause, I will re-switch controllers. Again, I'm trying to get in the zone, a state of flow. Okay. I'm glad this game had Turbo Fire because yes, you do have to get several power-ups in order to get to the next one. And it looks like what? Alright, I'm gonna pause. Alright, I'm back, and I got my Retrobit Big 6 wireless. By the way, this video not sponsored by Retrobit. They did not send me this stuff. I bought all of my Retrobit loot by myself. I did enjoy talking to Retrobit at Portland Retro Game Expo. The guys there were pretty cool to talk to, and I liked their the stuff that they had on display. However, this game was not announced then. I should probably, try to do the front and rear. Then back to the front. Okay, ready for the menorah lasers. Luckily, the trident dagger attack doesn't go all at the same time, which gives you some chance to dodge. Ooh. It's I'm very thankful that the enemies like to use nice and slow bullets for those. Come on, yep. Give me that next level of power-ups. It's the little things there that are bothering me. So for here, the bright blue ones are foreground and will kill you. The little, those are like little troll-looking things. I don't know. Shoot. Be interesting to know if they're going to reconfigure any of this game or rebalance it. Shoot. Probably not. Shooter fans tend to be rather, let's just say, enjoy a good challenge. Ooh, what is this? Okay, it's a heavy metal fish looking thing. I don't know, I'm getting real Darius vibes out of it. Shoot. Don't really know what's the weak point here. Probably the weapon systems. Shoot. Oh, okay. I guess there's big lasers. Okay. Round 2. Try again. And if I don't do well on this, I will attempt to replay level 1 again. Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Pineapple kombucha. Ooh, cool cinema. Yep, got some twin lasers going on here. Yep, those are the missile launchers, or the bombs. It's probably going to show off the rear shot right now. So I like the idea that your plane, your ship already has 3 different fire modes, and so they're not just sending you into combat without any kind of power-ups. Definitely has a little bit of an H.R. Giger alien vibe to it. Okay, level 1, start. I'm not paying attention. Barrier. Ooh, I should do the two-way shot. Like all, I guess the big thing about shooters. Oh, did I get those? No. Once you're aware of it, it's easier to deal with. So a lot of sort of, I wouldn't say memorization involved, but you do need to be aware, once you know that it's coming up, then you can sort of remember and compensate. I like that the weapons switch from forward focus to shooting up and down, and then to, which is this, and then focused on front and back. So it takes 2 buttons to cycle through. If you're in forward configuration, it would take 2 button presses to go through the bombs, and then to get back to the power-ups. And I'm fairly certain that the blue eyeball on those things is a weak point. Pretty sweet floating skulls. Of course, I'm trying to talk and think of fun stuff to say, but at the same time, I want to not die. So yeah, it is not as incredibly frustrating as Gaia Res, but I'm definitely loving the shooter vibes. Okay. Round 1 clear. Much better. See, I know those are going to be coming from 2 directions. Triangle ship things. And then back focus on the front. So yesterday, a friend of mine invited me to a charity bingo game with her, and we did, and played bingo and didn't win anything. I got this t-shirt. So I have a Sasquatch themed t-shirt, which is, I believe, for a legal marijuana dispensary. So, which I didn't actually win by playing bingo. They asked, hey, does anyone want a t-shirt? And I was like, yes! I made the t-shirt, and they threw it in my general directions, and it is mine. Then afterwards, we went to Retro Game Bar, and that's over in Portland. Like, it's in Portland. It's over by MLK, and I don't know. They charge $7 per hour to play the games, which is, I guess it's fine. But my compatriot was asking, "Oh, do you want to play?" I'm like, "Not really, because all these systems that they had, I pretty much had at home, so I had to explain that this retro game bar is really cool for people who aren't complete retro gaming freaks and don't have setups at home, so they can go there and play some N64 and cool stuff like that. But I have N64 and many classic game systems, so I can play them almost anytime I want. Not anytime I want. I mean, I can anytime I want, as long as I'm not working or anything like that. Oh yes, so much more fun when you're powered up. Power. Ooh, next level. Now I can't do this on the actual cartridge, but I could do it on here. Ooh. I don't know what's technically considered a weak point, but I'm just gonna... Yep, sweet. Sweet. Oh, I am glad that I anticipated it being cheap. I get to bomb the core. I really hope I get to bomb the core. Really don't want to have to deal with those lasers. Yes, bomb the core. I am pleased with this progress. something going to unleash? Oh, what? Shoot. Okay, I guess it was the little ships that launched that took me out. Little movements. Sweet. Okay, I don't know if I have to move down. Yep, now I'm doing damage to the skull face. So, don't crush me! Oh, I'm really glad that didn't crush me. So I'm calling this like a talk and play because I sort of think that the term let's play is sort of toxic because so many people play games and don't. It's also not live, so I can pause it and do that. If I want, I'm going to edit this. So I can edit that out. Ooh, please don't crush it. Yes, okay. Nice. Round 3. Of course, it's crazy. I'm using wireless controller considering it's right there, so it's like a foot away, but whatever. Okay. Space lasers. I got greedy. Okay, weird head things that can sort of appear out of nowhere. I guess I should use a spread shot and keep moving. That's cool. They're doing some really interesting things programming-wise, which is always good to see. Guess this is sort of the battle theme, which sort of sounds a little bit like the main theme of Doom. And I should have moved. Okay. 9 credits. So I guess okay, that's hubris. Oh, those are cannons. Okay. I am now aware that those are cannons. Well, I don't really think I'm going to make too much progress on this, but now I'm aware that those are cannons. Okay. Got some pretty sweet, again, a little Giger-inspired biomechanical, I don't want to say phallic-looking imagery, but that's sort of what it is. Shoot! There's 3 different ways that the little things can shoot you. There's the missiles, there's the small lasers, and then there's the big cannon. The face things. Okay, well. Okay, last attempt. So, there is... I'm playing this on normal, okay? There is a strategy of when you're new to a game like this to play it on easy, figure the game out a little bit, and then play it on the regular difficulty. Or jack up the amount of lives that you have. Because, yeah, those totally tadpole-looking things, I guess. Yeah, there's various reproductive imagery. Oh yeah, and on the cart, there's a... I guess it looks like a worm with yonic... okay, I want to be real careful and not talk about sexual... yeah, okay, the interesting anatomy that the worm sort of looks like a female anatomy. I don't know, but it's cool. They're going for a Giger alien biomechanical. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about. Do you see that? I'm going to shut up and then focus. SCFU and GG. Yeah, that was just sad. Okay. Last try on round 3. So it's definitely a shooter fan's shooter game. So if you're into bringing the pain, the 16-bit pain, it'll do that. Okay. Well, anyway. So, eliminate down. I like it. I'm glad that I had it pre-ordered. And you should too if you're into 16-bit retro video games. Or if you're into, specifically if you're into shooters. Soft Vision from 1993. I don't know much about them. Let's see, what are the options? Normal, easy, 3.5. So there's a mini game option that I don't know what that is. What is that? Are you ready? Sure. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, eliminate down. Pretty interesting. Pretty unknown game from 1993. If you're into Sega Genesis shooters, this is a pretty good one. I'm glad that we're actually getting a release, considering we never got a domestic release of this, and that the Japanese and Korean release go for ridiculously high prices because it was pretty obscure in the day. The cartridge is green and starry looking. I hope it looks a little bit like their Mega Man Wily Wars cartridge. Overall, I'm pretty impressed by their Retrobit stuff. I've been debating. Hawthorne Game Exchange has a copy of Gaia Res with the limited edition T-shirt, and I don't know. I'm debating if I want to go get it or something. It's not quite in my size. It's in a large, and I wear an extra large. I can do it, but it just makes me feel fat. But let's see. Yeah, so as you know, Like mini shooters, some shooter fans like, oh, get good, you gotta know it. It's like, you memorized it. The only reason, like, yes, you're good and you have quick reaction, but if you also memorize and you know that the various missiles. Okay, I'm not going to say that the missiles are shaped phallic, but, you know, they're shaped like missiles, which they sort of are. Okay. Please give me some power-ups. Power-ups, power-ups, power-ups. I should have got those other little ships. Cool little skull dudes. Yeah, in 1993, I think I would have been 15. I would have been all about this if I was a teenager. I totally would have gotten this. Yeah, 1993, the Genesis was doing awesome. I don't know why they didn't bother bringing this to the US, because even if they didn't have their own US distribution deal, they should have signed on with some company that did. I thought I was going to shut off the game, but I'm zoning out. Sweet. And I just beat round 1, so. Alright, I'm at 35 minutes plus the introduction. So this is 8-bit joystick. Stay awesome. Play retro.